Welcome back to Good Day State Line. It's Thursday, which means it's Bygone Brand Throwback Thursday. Tonight, our winner is Linda. She could not join us on the phone, but that's okay. She told us about her favorite spring break moment, because that's what we're talking about this week all over Facebook and Instagram. So she told us about when she went to St. Petersburg for 10 days in her senior year of high school, which sounds like a really extended vacation in high school and sounds really fun. She, of course, is our winner from Bygone Brand for this week and is entered to win our monthly Bygone Brand Throwback Thursday prize as well. We always want to see your photos on the Good Day State Line Facebook page. That's how you get entered. So our theme this week was spring break. So I'll take over. I'll share some photos. This was my favorite spring break of all time, and ironically was March of 2020. We actually, I think it was leap year 2020. So I think we went on this vacation February 28th and then came back like March 4th or 5th, right before the world shut down. It was so much fun. And we went to a spring training in Arizona. I know that there's a lot of people in that picture, but it's my parents are in there. My mom's the shortest person that is not being held in the photo, my dad. And then it's me and my brother Michael, his wife Erin, and Anderson and Madden. You may recognize some of them. They've been guests on the show. So we went to see the Cubs at spring training. It was like really incredible, because the worst part about baseball is when you think about how today is opening day and it's gross outside. But spring training is not gross outside. So you get to go enjoy some baseball when it's way too early in Chicago or in the Midwest to actually enjoy baseball. So like I said, this was the first week of March. Me and my mom, we went to Sloan Park, and then we went to another stadium too that I can't remember because this was 2 years ago. The funniest part about this vacation, we came back, right? This was when COVID started, but it wasn't shut down world just yet. And we all said that it was the best vacation ever because nobody fought. And then shortly after that, when the world shut down, we were like, oh, that's what happened. Nobody fought on this vacation. We all stayed in an Airbnb together, like my brother's entire family, my parents and me, and nobody fought. And then the world shut down. And so that's why it will always remain like my favorite spring break ever. I did feel kind of bad though. You probably can't tell in this picture because Madden's sitting on my lap, but this was the first time in my entire life I ever went to a Cubs game without wearing a Cubs shirt. And I felt like I was breaking a rule. Cubs fans are very superstitious. You know this if you are a Cubs fan. I was wearing Cubs colors. I really wanted to wear that outfit, but I was stressed out about it for not wearing a Cubs shirt. But of course, they were very represented in my family's gear. My dad's this old Cubs shirt, Anderson's jersey, which is probably Madden's now because they're getting so big. Gracie, their new sister we met last week, she's gonna have to go with us next year. That was the plan after we went on this vacation, was let's always do this because it was so much fun. And then the world had other plans for us. We could have gone this year, but we didn't. So maybe next year we will. The other funny story, since we got a little bit of time, my dad right there in this picture. Funniest thing that happened during this vacation, in our Airbnb there was a hot tub outside, and my dad was like going in there every morning, and then he and my brother were in the hot tub for like 45 minutes when my dad realized his phone was in his pocket. So then we had to go buy rice, and we tried to save this phone. This phone was like an iPhone 6 and it did not survive. So he has a newer phone since then, but this was a very fun memory and fun to talk about too on opening day. I love to go to Cubs games in April, even though it's awful weather because my birthday's in April, but also it's still a little cold for me. It's still a little cold. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. You need a new Throwback Thursday theme. Speaking of birthdays, is birthdays. Next week we want to see your best birthday party photos, whether it was your birthday, somebody else's birthday, because next week we're celebrating my birthday on Thursday, so we want to see all of your birthday party photos. You just send them to us easy on the Good Day State Line Facebook page for your chance to win for Bygone Brand, and maybe you'll be on the show with me next week too. So while you're on our Facebook page, don't forget to answer our Fan of the Week question brought to you by Hope Bridal Official. We're going to find out this week's winner tomorrow night at the beginning of the show. Your Good Day calendar task today, this is a very easy task. Drink a beer. A little more complicated of a task tomorrow, plan a trip to the zoo. I also love going to the zoo. Coming up tomorrow, swing into a spring Spirit Day. Of course, we make cocktails on Fridays. We'll introduce you to the newest member of the 97 ZOK team, plus great tech tips, and we are checking in with Western Governors University as well. Don't forget to mug us right here like Rachel did. Super easy for you to be part of the show, the GDS Mug Society. You can get more details at gooddaystateline.com, but if you listen right here, all you gotta do, bring us a mug. It could be your company's mug or just a mug that you love. Drop it by, we'll swap you for some GDS swag, and we'll feature your mug right here. Thanks so much for letting us help you make it a good day tonight. We will talk to you tomorrow night too. Bye-bye.